Pisa. I'd like to read a portion and share concerning today. The book of Matthew, chapter 28, from verse 11. This is after Christ has risen. While the women were on their way, some of the guards went into the city and reported to the chief priests everything that had happened. When the chief priests had met with the elders and devised a plan, they gave the soldiers a large sum of money, telling them, "You are to say, his disciples came during the night and stole him away while we were asleep. If these reports get to the governor, we will satisfy him and keep you out of trouble." So the soldiers took the money and did as they were instructed. And this story has been widely circulated among the Jews to this very day. So this was after resurrection, and I was just looking to this word the other day. I wanted to read about it, but I waited for today. Looking at what Christ went through, and just a few minutes ago, something crossed my mind about being a good steward of what God entrusts us. So Christ was entrusted with the 12, but one went astray and ended up with a bad name. So I was wondering, how could the Savior of the world, who came to save millions and billions of his creation, not save this one of his disciples? Then I went back to the story of Abraham. Abraham was someone who had a calling, and when he went out with the call, he brought along his nephew. So the nephew was just enjoying everything God was putting in the hands of Abraham because of the purpose. So when the nephew went the other way, Abraham will intercede and try to win him back and save him from destruction. When the nephew came out, those who did not obey the voice of God were consumed. That was the wife. So even the 12, they were warned, they were informed. Everyone deserted him, but the one who betrayed him went and did worse. Just to keep the gospel alive, there is nothing that Christ did not do. He taught them equally, he fed them equally, but the choice was theirs. So keep that in mind, because of sometimes when God entrusts us with people, maybe people do things the way they want. But when you truly walk with God, you won't want not to be a blessing in any way. So you'll want to be that blessing that you preach. That's for the record. So concerning this bad record, this is something that was there. So we are encouraged in the book of Revelation that they won because of their testimonies and the blood. So when you testify, the bad reports are silenced, because many receive money to pollute or destroy the testimonies. So keep the testimonies alive. Christ is alive, and Christ has overcome. Shalom. Peace.